on a personal level, if my pops incarcerated and stuff like that, and he been supporting me as a father figure, through life on that behalf and stuff like.
I hear and feel some of those old school type mentalities when I watch Deion Sanders.
Jimmy Horton played a big part in his life.
Yeah, well, Jimmy Horton Jr. has played a big part in my life as well.
Anyone who's watched a Colorado football game knows Jimmy Horn Jr. is absolutely electric. And I think it's clear that he's going to find some success at the NFL level. But today, I think I want to talk a little bit about something different, something a little more personal to Jimmy Horn Jr., and that's Jimmy Horn Sr. and his new message that was extremely heartfelt towards Coach Prime. If you don't know, Coach Prime has been a bit of a surrogate father and a bit of a mentor for Jimmy Horn. And obviously, Deion Sanders is known to do that to a lot of people, but this is another step further in being able to guide a young man, and it just reinforces the importance that Deion Sanders has towards this modern era of the college football game. So today we're going to listen to Jimmy Horn talk about his dad. We're going to look at that new message from Jimmy Horn Sr., as well as look at the times throughout the past years that Deion Sanders was there for his main man, Jimmy Horn. So I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Like if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you like this type of content. Let's hop right into it with this message. So Coach Prime, really a real one. Coach Prime went with Jimmy Horn Jr. to visit his father in prison. So here's the message, and this is the picture that that was shown and that was sent to Deion Sanders. But it says, Deion Sanders, this is about relationship. I decided to post this because it brought tears to my eyes and joy to my heart simultaneously. Jimmy Horn Sr. is incarcerated, but still having an impact on little Jimmy and me. When a Florida boy tells another Florida boy he got his son covered, we stand on it. I love the Horns to life, and little Jimmy is going to make it and prepare a table for Big Jimmy when he's free. I've loved y'all since day one. God bless the Horns. And there you see the picture there. There you see the actual message that Jimmy Horn Sr. sent to Deion Sanders. And it's been nothing but absolute overwhelming support from Deion Sanders. And I think people forget that. Because people talk about Coach Prime as his larger than life person, but that's a Florida boy. That's Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I think this is the most clear one, the most obvious one. As Jimmy Horn Jr. Went for his senior day, Deion Sanders walked right beside him because again he's done a lot of things for him, and we'll go deeper into that. Oh, is it going to actually show it? But I didn't even know that we had this little part here, so he's actually going to talk about it. So I'll shut up and let him talk about it, and then we have more videos as well.
I love him that much. We've talked about some personal things throughout his couple years seasons here. I want to go with him Sunday to see his father as well. But he just turned around and asked me. So that's how that transpired. And I say, you don't have to ask me twice. I got you. And just speaking the pleasantries along the way, it's unbelievable, man. But I love him that much.
I don't think a lot of people get it, right? I think a lot of y'all. I don't know. I think a lot of y'all, and I'm not saying you in particular. I'm just saying a lot of people like to have a lot of negative things to say about Deion Sanders, whether it's through the years or through the time, or just for rightfully so. Maybe criticizing for football and things like that. I would hope that people can compartmentalize that, Coach Prime, this figure, this larger than life marketer, a recruiter, right, who's trying to get people to buy into his program and the different things like that. If we could separate that from Deion Sanders, the person, the human, I think that it would just do so much better. And I hope that that's something that y'all do, because like, do y'all hear these things? When I make these videos and we watch, practice, right? There's something in me as a guy who played football, I'll say in the early 2000s, Pee-wee football. And obviously I played in high school, did my little thing. I'm no super athlete. Y'all know that. I ain't, whatever. But football was still so incredibly important and impactful to me, watching it, playing it, and having these experiences. The fact that I hear and feel some of those, old school type mentalities when I watch Deion Sanders, is so important to me, because again, I was watching Deion Sanders highlights just as a player. Just when I was growing up, it was somebody that was larger than life. And then you get to the point of him hearing more about him, seeing his impact, and it seems that he wants to do nothing but be there for people and provide positive for people and speak life into people and to give opportunities to people, right? So it's phenomenal to see him do this. He's done it on different occasions. He consistently and continuously finds ways to speak positively about his tribe, around the people who come around him, and also try his best to leave positive impacts wherever he goes. And I don't think that is given enough credit, because I think it's really remarkable. But we're going to hop into the rest of these videos, and then, we'll yap a little bit more.
This is a call out. This is a crowd for those that are truly involved. Your Honor, I just want to tell you candidly that I'm praying for Jimmy Horn Sr., who's been incarcerated a multitude of years, who has his court date today. His son, Jimmy Horn Jr., has left to go see his father and be there in this time of whatever transpires. I just want you to know I've talked to Jimmy Horn Sr. and truly he has served a multitude of years. He has repented of what has transpired, and he is truly a different man. I just wish to God you could see in your heart an opportunity that he could come out of incarceration and have the chance to resume his fatherly responsibility, in which he was very, very good at. I don't know where this goes or who this may make it to, but I sincerely believe in Jimmy Horn Sr. and I love Jimmy Horn Jr. to life. God bless you, those that are involved, and I appreciate you. Please find some kindness in your heart and look at the track record and understand he deserves another chance.
So this is, again, and it might just be small or whatever to you, but like this is him putting his, Deion Sanders, putting his belief, putting his reputation on the line for somebody like this. So this is not just something that's small. This is not just, oh yeah, someone who I coach and someone who I appreciate. This is another level. And here is Jimmy Horn Jr. speaking on the Coach Prime, life lessons and things that he's instilled.
On a personal level, if my pop's incarcerated and stuff like that, and he been supporting me as a father figure, through life on that behalf and stuff like that, and just teaching, just giving me the game of life, and then like in football, I know he talked to a lot of these coaches too, and he trying his hardest to help get me in that door, right? And like on the field, he try to get me the ball and stuff like that, so I could show my game. Be yourself, just be yourself, whether they like you or not, and just like be respectful too, man. Chasing greatness, yes sir. I feel like that's setting a foundation for the rest of your life. What you want to be, how you want to be remembered. You could be remembered as great, but some people might be great, but might not be remembered right as a good person and stuff like.
And there you go. Again, like you said, teaching the game of life, and I think that is so immensely important to kind of think about that. So we're gonna go a little bit deeper here, right? We're gonna speak on this from Reach the People Media, and then we also have a throwback clip if we have time.
Talk about your dad a lot. We could take it wherever, but we can kind of wrap it up. Somebody asked, I don't have the question up right now, but it was a kid in high school. He said, what advice would you have for a freshman in high school who doesn't have a father figure?
Right.
He said he don't have a dad in your life. And hearing your story, your dad played a big part from the beginning. He was betting on you, literally. Might have to cut that out.
No, you gotta cut that out. That's real.
He was betting on you, and to not have that and try to find that motivation or that intrinsic, self-worth. What words of wisdom would you have for a young athlete that's trying to reach the heights that you're at now, playing Division I football and beyond?
I ain't gonna lie, like for people in that type of situation, cause I could get, like, luckily, man, and blissfully, you feel me, that I had that father figure in my life. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my pop, they made the right decision for me. You know what I'm saying? And like they made sure I was straight. So with what they saying, like, the best thing I could tell them, like, really just trust the process. Like, get close to your mama, bro. You feel me? Like, if they don't want to be there, or you feel me, there's some parts that be out there trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be trying. to help out, but so you got some mamas that be trying to make it seem like this and seem like that, but Pops might be trying. You know what I'm saying? You never know, but I can't really speak for that side. You feel me? Cause like I don't want to like misguide you in a way, but I like try to give you the best advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's really personally, like that's really for something you to experience yourself, and you gotta just be a man by that and know how to go about the situation. It's how you go about the situation, bro. Like if you like live your life like I don't know, bro.
It's about how you go about it, how you respond. Like
how you respond.
Say a kid has rich parents. Like everything in life is about how you respond. Say you grow up without a father, that can make you go harder and become
a better
father, a better person, a better this, or that can make you, you know what I'm saying, that can make you like rebel, that can make you do this and that. So everything in life is about how you respond. Same thing with, say you have wealthy parents. You could be a spoiled rich kid, you don't work hard, you don't do this. Or you could see greatness and be like, I want to be better than that. I want that and more. I'm gonna learn from that and not use this to make me have no hunger, no want to, no motivate, no just being a go-getter. But that could make you a go-getter even more. Like this is the life I want to create for my people, my friends, my family. So everything in life is just about how you respond. I mean, it's a million different examples you could use, but it's like, it's just about how you respond. Because everyone in life, everyone comes from similar situations, bro. Similar things. Like nothing's new under the sun. A lot of stuff is people done been through a lot of things people are going through, but it's about the great ones took that and made the most of it, or took that and learned from it.
Might be good advice. Some of it might be bad, man, too. Cause like they kind of the way they grew up into becoming that person they is molded them into being the father they are. And plus like them being coaches, they're around kids all the time, so they know how to deal with different people and like know how to adapt to you. And like when you get closer with them, that even like lean towards you or be able to help you out more and stuff like that. And they can show you the right routes to be able to become a great man if you don't got that father figure. You know what I'm saying? And like really just don't be arrogant and just listen to what some people got to say. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody go reach out trying to get the best advice. You know what I'm saying? Some of it might not be good advice. Some of it might be bad. Some of it might be good. You know what I'm saying? And you look at that how you want to look at it. It's how you deal with it. Just like you say.
That's how you deal with it. Let me ask a question. Who, like since I was a small receiver, who do you model your game after? Like who,
That's
like when you were growing up, or you still, everyone's still growing up. So say when you were in high school, you still in college right now, who highlights did you watch before games, or who did you model yourself? Cause me, I was a short receiver.
Yeah.
At my time, we watched like Tavon Austin.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like cool. He the first short, just 5'8" guy. So I'm getting drafted first round. So those are the highlights we'll watch. Tavon. So who do you model yourself after?
Like I could start from really going younger as I got older. Cause like younger, you know, Pops used to always talk about old players and stuff like that. Like he already knew about football and stuff like that. So when I was younger, I say I used to model my game behind Barry Sanders.
I can see that.
I used to think I was Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders number 20, but I had wore 21 and Part Warner. I wore 7. You know, I used to think I was like a Barry Sanders, and then I started watching Bo Jackson highlights. So now I'm thinking I'm Barry Sanders and Bo Jackson. You feel me? I started dropping my shoulder.
He's trying to chart boys,
Barry Sanders, I go watch Barry Sanders highlights. I want to juke.
He was elusive.
Started dropping my shoulder then after I went to watching Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
So then like I added that to my game as I'm growing up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So then as I got older, you know, started watching Tavon Austin and D'Anthony Thomas. You know, I always watch the little
Shout
shifty
out
guys.
to Bumble.
Yeah.
You know, and then Deshaun Jackson.
Legendary.
You feel
Yo.
For sure, like I see, like me and him, long stride, short, little head.
Long stride.
Now, bro, at the games, that's
and yeah, Deshaun Jackson is watching. Now Deshaun Jackson is also going to be a coach. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to take too much time with this. I just thought this note was dope. I thought this moment was awesome. I thought just a small little highlighting of the different times and different ways that, you know, Jimmy Horn and both Deion Sanders have kind of embraced each other too. And I think I actually have one more video, if I'm not mistaken. If I can't find it, I can't find it. But I just think it's a dope video, kind of speaking on Deion Sanders and kind of the things that, you know, he's brought from him.
My 2 years playing at Colorado, you know, it's been a pleasure to play there. You know, I was really supposed to be with them back in high school, but you know, God, everything happened for a reason. I could affect the game everywhere. Anyway, you put me on the field, like you said the last one, my mindset. That's what it is. I got a soldier mentality. Both of my parents, you know, like they both got a story that nobody don't know nothing about, and like for them to have me and like raise me the way I am now, you know, I feel like both of them be proud just because of the way I was raised and how they was raised and the man they molded me into. When I talk to NFL teams, I just be myself, you know. I don't go in there being somebody that else that I'm not. Like, I want them to know, like, if I come there, this gonna be me, and like, I don't put on no front of somebody else I'm not. Like, I'm Jimmy Horn Jr., and like, that's just me.
Yeah, and I thought this
you know,
was the other one, but you know, it's still kind of like you talked about having that soldier mentality and different things there. But I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't want to spend too much time here. Shout out to Jimmy Horn. Shout out to Jimmy Horn Sr. Shout out to Deion Sanders for being this impactful on some of these young gentlemen's lives. I'm happy to see more of it. Be on the lookout for more videos in general. We got Will Shepard videos coming out. LeJounte Webster. I'm not gonna forget about LeJounte. Lots of great stuff, and lots of great stuff happening in Jimmy Horn's future. I know there's gonna be lots of great things happening in your future. Keep being great, brother. Keep your head up. Do what you need to do. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. We will see you next time.